Now, when we left off, we only had the 4 drawings, or the 4 sheets on our drawing. We're going to add another one, but to do that, we have to come up here to New and make a presentation file. What this does is it looks for, when you click Create View, an assembly model that you have, in which case we have Assembly 1. We never saved it. Let's open up Assembly 1 and save this as Heartbox. And OK. Presentation 1. Create View. It looks and it finds Heartbox. Okay. We are going to go to Tweak Components, and this allows us to pick some different features like the top and the middle and the bottom and separate them. To do that, you click somewhere to set down a vector, and whatever arrow is highlighted, that's the direction that the next piece that you grab is going to move. So I'm going to click and drag the top piece off, and we'll call that 4 inches. Hit clear. You can put a vector down anywhere. Now it's still going to be the blue one. Z is the direction. Click and drag the bottom. I'll drag that down -4 inches. You don't have to type the negative, it knows it's negative. Clear. I click and move this up just a little bit so we can see there's a dowel rod there. Make that 2 inches. Close. I'm going to save this as, Heartbox is fine. This is a different file type. It's an IPN presentation. I want to say yes to all this time. Click OK. And now I'll show you something kind of cool. If you wanted to, you can go Animate. You can change the interval to something smaller like 5. Hit Apply. And when you hit Play, it shows how this would come together, or how it comes apart. But that's not what we're using this for. We are using this for the drawings. So we're going to add, under Place Views, one more sheet. Oop, I hit the wrong thing. Base, this time we have IPN, presentation. We're going to go with the current view, which is our exploded view. That's good. And we're going to leave it shaded. So I'm going to select here. I'm also going to add an assembled view. That would be heartbox.iam. Let's go to our current view for that, and I'll drop one of those in here. Oh, I didn't make it shaded. So you just double click on it when you have the box around it, select shaded, and now we're going to go back to annotate and add a parts list. This will automatically generate one, but needs to know where to look. So it says, do you want me to look in the assembly file? Yes. Do you want to enable it? Okay. Click up here. We have item, quantity, part number, description. We didn't end up having what this was made out of, but we can edit this by double clicking the text. And SPF means spruce, pine, or fir. The top and the bottom were both, oh man, it deleted everything. Alright, SPF, the top and the bottom were both 1 by 6. The middle one was a 2 by, not 6, 2 by 8. 1 by 8 and 2 by 8. Now when we hit Apply, it fills it in here. Click OK. If we wanted to, we could click and drag some of this stuff down so it's a little nicer. And we need to know what this is talking about, because right now I can't really see. So I'm going to click Balloon, click the outside edge of a part, click, right-click, Continue. Click the edge, move your mouse, click a second time, right-click, Continue. Edge, click, right-click, Continue. Click, click, right-click, Continue. And it's best practice to try and keep these all kind of lined up. The dowel rod is different. You can't really get to without crossing through a bunch of stuff here, so I put it on the other side. And we don't have any titles in here yet, so if you click T on your keyboard or if you come up and hit text, you should, for each of these, be titling this with your name. So I'm going to put Mr. Thorne. This is my bill of materials. And the scale on this, I don't know what the scale is. Let's double click one of these. The scale was a quarter scale. Oop. And I think just to make it look nicer, I'm going to grab one of these. Well, you know what? What would that look like, half scale? That doesn't look bad. Can this go up to half scale? I think that looks better. I'm just going to grab our balloons, drag them in a little bit so they all fit on the page. Let's make this half scale instead of quarter. But let's also fancy this up a little bit by going to Place Views, Base, and grab another assembly. But this time let's make it tiny sized, like 10 to 1. What's that look like? Oh, not 10 to 1, 1 to 10. Got my numbers mixed up. That's huge. And we'll make these colored as well. And instead of just bill of materials, let's call this the Heart Box bill of materials. I know, I'm changing all kinds of things. Can rename this. We'll call it BOM, B-O-M, bill of materials. Is this actually the bottom? No, this is a dowel. D-O-W-E-L, dowel. And here, again, wow, they don't make it easy to put in annotations anymore. Used to be you could just click T. Mr. Thorne, title of this, dowel rod. Scale on this, we said it was twice the normal size, 2 to 1. I believe. You can just double click on one of these and it'll tell you 2 to 1. Bottom here, let's go back to text, same as before. Mr. Thorne, title, it's going to be, this is the bottom. Scale, so this is half scale. And I forgot, we can zoom in here real quick, move that up, click and drag. I forgot to put these things in. Let's go back up to Place Views, Base, Assembly, Current, and 1/10 should still be in there. Oh, I keep forgetting that. Shaded. We'll put it on this one too. Base, Assembly, Current, Shaded, got it. 10th scale, got it. Alright, middle, almost done. You can kind of see where I'm going with this. If you want to stop watching at this point, you can. Make sure you have your name on all of these. Ooh. There we go. Title, heart, middle. Scale on this, half scale. place views, base, assembly, 10th, shaded, current. Looks good. And last one for the top. Base, assembly, shaded, 10th scale, current. And text. Your name. My name. Don't put my name. This is heart top. Make sure each of your sheets has a scale. They all have your name and they all have whatever it is that you created. You will staple these together, print them out, print them to the Graphic Arts printer, which I'll show you how to do that too. You go File, down to Print, change this to the one that says Graphic Arts, and then you want to go to All Sheets, because we made all sheets on one page. You want to print all sheets, and I think if we go to Properties, we can have it print two-sided. You can choose book or tablet. You'll figure out which one you like better by the end of the year. Okay, and then you can hit print, and it's done.